Hello, this is just a short overview video here today to try and give everyone a better idea of all the different products that we can now supply from CHC Nav. The range starts with a Guide 10 guidance system. This is a straightforward system that splits your field into parallel lines, either on straight AB lines or on curved lines. Ideal for spreading slurry, spreading fertiliser, a huge asset on any farm around the country. The advantages of our system are number one, it comes with a high quality receiver. Number two, there's a reversing camera included in the kit. Number three, we have a large screen. It's actually the same screen that's on some of our auto steers. It's very easy to use, very straightforward, big power button for on and off. And we also have a level sensor included, which accounts for the level of the field. If you're on a side hill, it'll keep the line up the hill or down the hill. This is something that most of our competition don't offer at all. Our auto steer range starts with the 510 SE. This was our main auto steering system until early 2025 when they launched the 610 and 612. This system is still available, still works extremely well, and a very good entry point for anyone trying to get into auto steer at an affordable price. Now here is the 610 and the 612. These are our main auto steer systems that are selling on the Irish market in large quantities at the moment. The 610 on the left has 10-inch screen, and the 612 on the right, as the name suggests, has 12-inch screen. Both use a nice flat high resolution screen, higher processing power than the previous 510. The receivers have improved again with the PA5 receiver on top. The steering wheel and motor has got a lot slimmer. That's one of the biggest differences over the previous 510. The motor itself is a lot neater, and the steering wheels have even got nicer again. As you can see here in front of us, the steering wheel on the left is our standard steering wheel, 40 centimetre, suits most New Hollands, Class, John Deere's, similar size to the original wheel. The one on the right is 36 centimetres, a nice bit smaller. That really suits well in a Valtra tractor or Class Lexion combine. Of course, we also work steer ready with any of these kits, so we can use our CAN bus controller that we'll show you shortly to convert to CAN bus to plug directly into the tractor's steer ready system. Then we don't need to change the steering wheel at all. An important point to note is that we supply all our CHC systems RTK unlocked. This means they get no additional unlock fee if you want to use a high accuracy RTK signal. All you need to do is subscribe to our RTK network, which we now have throughout most of Ireland. This will bring our accuracy down to between 1 and 2 inches, as good as there is on the market. All our auto steer kits from the 510 to the 610 and 612 run AgNav 5 software from CHC. This comes as standard with a huge amount of features, including the ability to mark in tram lines in fields in a different colour so we know where they are. We can do auto turn, we can do all the different guidance lines from straight, A+, A curves, path lines for spraying. Huge amount of options. All kits like the Guide 10 at the start, all our steering kits come included as standard with a reversing camera as well. Here at J Leech Agri, we also carry full range of accessories for the CHC systems. This is a complete wiring harness here. We often use this where someone wants to install the system on their combine during the harvest and maybe on the tractor during the summer. Here we have our Isobus connector looms. At the top of the screen is the short cable, as we call it, which plugs in inside the cab of a tractor that already has Isobus. This means we can connect our screen into the existing Isobus loom, and you just plug in your implement at the rear and it'll come up on our screen once Isobus is unlocked. In the lower of the picture we have a full Isobus loom. This is for a tractor, maybe even an old tractor, 20-30-year-old tractor, to equip it fully as Isobus. We mount the large plug on the rear, run the main power to the battery and bring the other wire into the cab to connect to the screen, making this older tractor a fully Isobus or section control tractor. This is an enemy output cable if someone wants to output speed to a different control box, etc. Here we have our new implement receiver from CHC Nav, which was only launched at Agritechnica. We'll be testing this in the spring, and this is to mount on implements to steer them even more accurately, where exact precision is needed on, for example, potato destoning and possibly on trail drills that tend to drift from one side to the other. This will allow for the exact location of the implement, and the tractor will adjust itself to make sure that implement stays exactly where it's supposed to. Thanks very much for watching this video. If you have any more questions, you pick up the phone, give us a call. You can see more on www.jleechagri.ie, or we'll put up in a moment a list of our dealers we have around the country selling CHC NAV products. Thanks for your attention.